Hello, Grand Trunk Boy 4070. Hello, Getaway Gearheads. Hello, Logan Ramsey 13. Hello, Duck GWB. Hello, Bill Not Ben. Hello, Tinsleon. And hello, Name Not Found. Z5K. Peace. Sorry. How's it going, everyone? Hey, Great Gatsby. Hey, Chester. So I've not been on for ages. But I realised I wasn't getting on with the PC Adventures episode. So, this is the last narrow gauge one I'm doing for the time being, and then we've got to pick a new engine to make because the next episode now features an evil lady engine. So we have to make a canon character, a lady steam engine, but then I'm going to use the model for an original character. Well, no, yeah, I just brought up Rhinius, Rhinius, but I was actually gonna finish Smudger, but I realised Smudger's very similar to this, so I may as well just make it myself, offline, just mess around with colour and stuff, get some faces. So, who does Peter Sam most resemble that I've already made? See, just paint it green. So, tell you who we've got. So I've got a almost finished Rhinius. I've got Sir Handel and Skarloey finished. I need to start with another engine. Watch Pin and Post from Pat. He's okay. I didn't watch it much. Skarloey or Sir Handel. So if we bring in, hang on, let me. That's Sir Handel, and that's Peter Sam. He's yeah. God, everything's slightly different, isn't he? Everything's slightly different on him. It's Louis. Oh no, no, he looks very different. Hmm. Hmm. Everything about him's just a bit too different. Even the funnel's wrong. Look, it's got this funnel isn't even round. Why was Sir Handel scared? Well, he was traumatized and a bit ill because he'd been jiggled up and down for so long. Let's just look at Rhinius. No, he doesn't look the same either, does he? Oh. Do we have to make Peter Sam? Should we just start on a new engine? I'll just change the name of the stream. Yeah, let's get rid of this. let's change it. We're gonna make so we need a lady engine. Steam has to be steam. And has to be steam. And yeah. Oh, that's okay. Henry found one. Rosie. Hold on. Just take a look at here. So here's Rosie. This seems very. Is that the same character? Prefer this character. Prefer this one. Lady the Magical Engine. Hey, look. That wooden person's very detailed. Hmm. It was Rosie was pink and is now red. I know it's an actor. It's Peter Fonda from that motorbike film whose name escapes me. Hmm. Where's the pictures? Ah, here we go. Probably not too difficult to make. Stop saying Duncan. I'm not making Duncan. Why do I want to make Duncan? I'm gonna be making so many narrow gauge engines. I'm gonna have to do a narrow gauge series. Maybe they could be narrow-minded narrow gauge engines, and they learn a lesson every episode. Okay, we're gonna try and make Rosie. What if I click on them? Oh, I see. So if I'm gonna have to get some orthos. Are there orthos for Rosie? Do we know? Hold on, let me just do some. The narrow gauge adventures. All the engines agreed that they didn't like that foreign engine, but then they decided, no, it's fine. And now they're not narrow-minded. Oh, I just realised the chat isn't on screen. There you go. What's that at the bottom? Sign in. What? Why does it say sign into chat? Let's pull that off. There you go. That's never happened before. Oh, there we go. It looks a lot bigger than Rosie, doesn't it? Oh, look, there's some rails. Triple rails. Oh, yeah. Triple rail. Right, let me just save this one. Now, do I get... Can I get authors for Rosie? Oh, yeah. Some nice chap on Deviant Art. Posted them. I'm still making 2026 Thomas. Very good. What was your favourite part in the Shed 17 trilogy? I think the thing I like watching the most at the moment is in the third one where he's able to use futuristic technology to zoom around a paused video. I think that came out really good. When I saw that in Blade Runner, I was always like, whoa, how do they do that? Oh, these are good. Right, let me save this. Okay. So Thomas and Rosie kissing. Oh, I saw that as well. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's nice. That's Deviant Art as well. Someone. Wait a minute. Don't we know Percy Fan 94? That rings a bell. It might be someone who hates me though. Right. Out of this. Just gonna do something with folders. Loads. Okie dokie. You remember Rosie being in pieces? Oh no. Oh. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Right. I'll move this over here. That's gonna make things better. The only times I've ever heard your voice was in Shed 17, Project G1 and Sodor Land, so no offence, your voice sounds kinda fake. Thomas always thought of us as his friends. Sadly, over time, we just came to think of him as really useful. There you go. Hello, Jonas J15. How'd you make the old Shed 17 was so unique and weird? Because I didn't know how it met models. And some may say I still don't. Da, 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 da. Okay. So, before we get started,
Hey, Garden. Garden. Garden.
What?
How many passengers did you get today?
67. Sorry if that was really loud. I just saw the little bar flying right up, and I was like, oh, that's really loud. Right. Now, so I'm not starting here. Got to start with another. We're going to load up another engine. I don't even understand that 67, but makes people laugh. So I don't know. I just thought it's funny. I just thought it's funny. He does it with his buffers. Henry's so old, he doesn't understand it either. He's just, hello, Joseph Stalin. I didn't know you were still around. Right. So let's open up. Well, we may as well open up current Thomas. And God, where's this? That's current. Yeah, we'll open up current Thomas. What's your best model in your opinion? I very much like the one on screen now. Oh wait, it's not on screen now. I'm looking at the delayed one. The what's he called? The guy that was high on the guy in Project G1 who was high on Welsh Coal. Then he kept saying that's right. On his name. Kind of rubbish. Hang on, let me look. See. Coach Brown Ferdinand. I think Ferdinand came out very good, and I like my Toby. And I made him sort of rougher and older for Project G1, and gave him a larger face for Project G1. Right, so what we want to do is... Oh. Rosie. So what we want to do is break up Thomas. Oh, I hope oh, hang on a minute. Oh no, we have to unlink him, that's it. Yeah, what's nitrogen error? Someone said nitrogen error in the PC Adventures comments. But I don't know what it is. Oh my god, I'm totally running out of green. It's over here. Nitrogen error. Why is it called nitrogen? Oh, that's not good either. So we don't need these because they're not part of it. And we're going to pull this over. We'll start with Rosie's wheel. So we'll start with the regular cylinder. And why don't we steal it from Thomas? I just found out of that Wonders of Sodor. That looks like it. That might be quite good. Looks like it might be a filmmaking tool. What do you think? I had an idea for if I learned what's it called, Unreal Engine. Imagine if you had a virtual Sodor and you're on the station and the name of the company that animated the faces are they made Sausage Party. Yeah. Is that when they had animated faces but it was still models? So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. There we go. This funnel. Whoop. Start that again. Oh, Series 12, yeah. I've never seen it actually. The one with the models, but CGI faces. Kind of. I was gonna say it's a weird idea, but it probably isn't. So we worked on a really top quality series for children. What should we do now? Oh, let's do one about sausages. And it can have lots of knob jokes in it. Yay! There's me who cares so much about quality family entertainment. I'm not doing Smudger. Smudger's kind of done. It just needs colour and a face. So if we go in here, what we want to do is stretch this out a bit. Thanks a lot, MFKKEZ6535. You're a barrel of laughs. You turn up at parties and insult the records. You turn up at parties and point out the cat's gravestone in the garden. Would Duke Rusky narrow gauge coaches, and Bertha being PC Adventures? Bertha could be sort of in the background, I suppose, somewhere, but yeah, it could do. So what I'm going to do is pull this up a bit. There we go. And then we're going to go over here. It's quite a... There we go. It's kind of like that, isn't it? Let's just move. Okay. Give that a smooth. Oh yeah, so I had an idea. Like, imagine a... So imagine you got a 3D Sodor, like a whole open world Sodor, but you start off on the station, and you can walk up to an engine, and he talks to you, and he says, "Hello, today we're going to my branch line to drive," and then you get on the train if you want, and then he takes you off to branch line, and you get to follow his adventure, or maybe help. Maybe you've got to, I don't know, operate the controls when the driver gets ill or something. Or you can cross the station, there's James. Hi, I'm James. I've just been told I've got to pick something up from the quarry. You go over to the quarry and oh no, there's a big disaster and you get to watch and all this. Be a good idea, wouldn't it? I hope that's what the game's going to be. Right, so now... Wow, Rosie's complicated. Oh, God, I hate this program. There we go. What I want to do is just expand that. Oh, Bertram, oh, right. Just if I need him, I'm still gonna make Neil, but this is gonna be a similar thing. They're gonna be a different character. So I'm gonna make Neil so we can use Neil again, and then make, but then make something out of Neil. Would you ever do a Gordon gaming video? What's a Gordon game? Well, Culdy and Leo. I've never heard of Leo Luster. Time to do my homework. Huh? What's Leo Luster? What happens to Stephanie off screen in Sodor? All you. Who's Leo Luster? Is something really rude? Then I should count my blessings that I didn't. Hang on. I'm putting you all on standby, then I'm gonna Google it. Oh, it's like some kind of gaming gorilla. Okay. No, that won't be in the series. No. Right, so she's got this kind of right, so she's got this hubby boiler. Please, Thomas PC Adventure. Yeah, this is for PC Adventure. Have we met Peter Sam? I think we put Peter Sam on hold for now, because this is a character that's going to be in the series. I say series in PC Adventures. So if we do a box about there. Rosie's got smaller wheels than Thomas. I think I got this all wrong. I think yeah, I'm making it from bits of Thomas. So this goes up to about there. But I've got these wheels wrong. Let's do this properly. Are we going to? Will they all do? Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Why didn't that? Oh, I've unlinked it. Oh, bugger the side rods. We'll do them today. Hate side rods. Should ban side rods. Hello, Tug's topic. Right. We're not doing. We're doing. We're making Rosie. We'll change the name. There you go. Change the name. Would characters like Emily Duck, Oliver Dees hit their arms? Well, you got to have you got to have an idea. You know, it's got to be a good idea that that matches. That'll be good for that character. Right. Favorite role of the episode? Oh, the Christmas one. Oh, does Cully have a back face? Brilliant. Oh, there it is. Ooh, it's not even a face. It's just part of the part of his metal. Where's his face at? Where's his face at? All the children said, including two from other countries. Is that really from a book? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Right, so what we're going to do is so we're going to make this box, give this box a couple of sections. We're going to give this box a few sections. It doesn't need too many sections, does it? It's okay. Right, we'll do that. Then we're going to do an edit poly. And I'm going to pull this down slightly. That's about, yeah, kind of right, isn't it? You're going to make Bash and Dash to go with Ferdinand, maybe? Oh, look, I flipped it the wrong side, look. There we go. Okay. And then this boiler has to go all the way to the back here. In Sodor, triangles are... I do not know. Did Flying Scotsman exist just empty universe? Yes. Yeah. It isn't Flying Scotsman Gordon's brother, so he kind of would have to one. The new, I don't know what the 2026 stuff is. Could have a bit with the logging locals being annoyingly loud. Oh, they're annoying loud neighbours. I don't know why, but this Thomas is reminding me of Audrey Thomas. So Flying Scotsman is, yeah, so he has a face in... So yeah, so he would have a face in Swordorland. I still here in Czechia. Oh, guess where I'm going in a few months? Poland. That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I'm really glad you told me that, Paul. It's a wedding. My best mate, he's getting married to a Polish young lady. Hence, they're doing it in Poland. We're going to Łódź, which is spelt Lodz, Lodz, but it's pronounced Łódź. Poland, the place where for some reason season 12 dropped in 2020. Ah. What's your favourite model? Are the ones I've done? Probably that Ferdinand. Oh, actually, I like my Diesel 10 as well. I think he came out good. Right. Now, how are we going to do... Let's do this basis here. Let's do this base. Oh, okay, that's not it. Damn it. So we're going to pull the... So what we want to do is... No, that's wrong. And this is... Right, so this base goes all the way back. Reading the Thomas Generation 2 Pitch Bible. Łódź is considered to be like Detroit. Oh my god. So I shouldn't leave the hotel. That's basically what you're saying. Right, let's leave that like that for now. We'll mess with that later. Now here we get to the tough bit. The base here. This is always a pain. Tell you what, we'll do that later. Let's steal Thomas's dome. Din 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 din. Din 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 din. Really nice new films. On to Owen in PC Adventure. Well, he didn't really exist. He don't really exist in PC Adventures. Is that normal, that dome? It's got like got extra dome on the top there. See that? It's got little lines. Like it's a separate thing. Is it slightly bigger? That's not. Oh, what did I just do? Oh. Got that. Busy Adventures episode 6 was pretty okay. Oh. I hope that means good. So what we're going to do is we'll put a going to make the big dome there. And we're going to add this vertex. For the pink engine. Suppose it can be interchangeable. Hi-fi. There we go. And then we're going to make a sphere right here. Whoa! How the heck is that so much bigger than I planned? Let's move this here a little bit, and a little bit. Oh, that's not good. I've stretched it. What I want to do is edit this poly. Push this. Reusing diesel model by creating more characters like Ari and Bert. I'm going to have too many engines to fit in. How do you make the funnel? Let's go over here. So the funnel's just like the cylinder, like that. Then if I add a polygon here, what I'm going to do is just stretch it out. Oh, I'm not. There we go. Stretch out there, and then a little bit more. And then at the end, you add a smooth, which doesn't work that. There. So you see it. That's it smooth. That's it not. Smooth, not. Smooth, not. There we go. Super ED, no. I didn't know there was a 2026 show. Are they bringing back models? They should bring back models. Okay. Actually, we'll just add a smooth to that cylinder, otherwise it'll look all blocky like my old models did. And I've lost where the mesh smooth is. There it is. And then we're going to copy that, put that over here. I'm going to copy this over. I'm going to squash this. And we're going to pull this over here. Pull this over a little bit. Scaling with the coaches. The engines look too big to the coaches. I love how he improved the modelling series. Yeah, Twitter abuse is brilliant. Worst film you ever saw? Oof. Recent Superman. Right. And then down here. Because you've got a cylinder. A box, I mean. Sort of under a chin. Yeah, I think PC Ventures, I'm not doing any more horror. Unless I get a good idea, and it's going to have to be a really, really good idea. Not doing any more. Oh no, yeah, no, no, I've got some Rolly ideas. Sorry, I meant Rolly. Yeah, I'm gonna do some Rolly. Got some good ideas for Rolly. What I wanted to do was release a. What I wanted to do last year was do Sword All Land and a PC Adventures episode and a Rolly episode all on the same night. But everyone wanted Sword All Land out. I was kind of, yeah, I want to get it out. I want to get it finished. Did the top of Mount have children? Yeah, they were huge, and their mother took them away from him. That's what made him bitter and evil. And we're gonna. And this is gonna go up like that. Thomas have a new look. Yeah, this is gonna be like some weird monster, isn't it? If post this, Mr. Miyoji. Miyoji, interesting fact, is Japanese for last name. I hope, because when I googled it, it was. So his real name is Mr. Surname. Will Brownie? No, I don't think Brownie's coming back. So here we're going to do another box, and so this is like somewhere in front of the wheels. And this is going to be for the buffers. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. That's going to be buffers. And so that has to be sort of under a chin. Or at the moment, Thomas's chin. We'll have to do a shocked face on Thomas, and he's just like, "Oh my god, what have they done to me? Ah!" Get on with it, Paul. Oh, Paul's messing about again. We should blooming get on with it. No intention to use faces I made for Neil. Yeah. Yeah, so making Neil. What's the plot of the next episode? Well, here's the whole story. Dun, 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 dun. There's a new engine comes to the island, and she causes nothing but trouble, and she tries to alienate all the engines. And I'm not going to tell you how or why, because it'll spoil it. Pull this up here. New Rosie episode. Rosie is chosen to front a new initiative on Sodor. But then it turns out his new paint job is embarrassing. And in his anger, he looks at the camera. Oh, and I'm going to do my own theme tune for it. I don't know if you noticed, but Henry and Gordon didn't have a theme tune tonight. Because I'm sick of singing it. Actually, are any of you guys like really like properly musically trained and could actually do a real tune for Henry and Gordon? Something like that tune I sing. Because I cannot do that. I cannot figure out how to play that just on a keyboard. The couple together torn apart. Couple together torn apart. Henry and Gordon. What about Rebecca the Yellow Engine? Well, I started this one. Why did you use Gordon's theme for Henry? Did I? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't even know there was a fandom. Actually, I've got a question. Actually. So, you notice I recovered Percy's theme for the end of the PC Adventures because I needed like a happy tune. Is it totally unthinkable if I use someone else's tune? Yeah, like for example, Bertie the Bus's theme, even though Bertie the Bus isn't in the episode, or is that like really out of order? Are people going to be up in arms and cursing me forever? Now let's make a cylinder here. Because I really... There was a tune in the series I really liked. Only babies care about that. Go ahead and use it, thank you. Because I was thinking, oh, you know what? I want to use that. But now the bloody tune goes now. But anyway. Oh yeah, it's do 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 do. I love the tune so much I've forgotten how it goes. Hello, Vaporwave 3. Check here, ask what I see in my country. So what do you see on TV in what's big on TV in Czechia? Alenka Pushin. What music is the Henry and Gordon theme tune a parody of? Oh, I don't know. It's definitely I've definitely nicked it off somewhere. Coupled together, turn apart. Is it like Family Guy? Like sort of big band music, kind of? I'm not sure. Jeremy. Don't know Jeremy. Let's look at Google Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy the jet plane. First thought, eyes, windows for eyes. Isn't that a bit of a no-no in the Thomas world? That's kind of a Cars thing. Do you know the Muffin Man? Yeah, he lives down the way. I've seen that film. Oh, you're all doing it, the Muffin Man. Did Rolly get shot dead in the Bronx? What? Who was the hardest mod out of the Thomas characters? Diesel 10 because I still wasn't very good with models. I mean, I'm still not very good with models, but it was it was really tough. Oh, damn it! There we go. God, don't look like anything, does it? Oh, I know it goes. Do 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 do. That's the tune, isn't it? I basically just like to use it as my incidental music. So she's she's got like little sort of little stumpy buffers. They're not long like Thomas's. Oh, well, what am I doing? Here we go. No, don't. There you go. I still plan on doing playing pools. By the way, still got that. I still want to master that game. I got a new one actually. It's a demo, and I haven't figured out the way out yet. Dream Core. It does another pools thing. They've made it since, and they kind of nicked the idea. But I've got the demo, and the demo starts you off in a pools sort of thing, and then there's different ones. So it's not just pools. Keep it inaccurate is funny as hell. I wish there were a lot more Thomas fans thought that. Look at that. Does that thing here just go nowhere? Oh, there's Thomas, look. Yes, Paul, we all saw that. Well done. And these are bigger. Any kind of joke I would make about that would be very childish. Except, whoa! Stop it, Paul. Stop it. Wrong with you? Yeah, when I did the Percy theme, couldn't figure out how to do the timing for the that bit. So what I did, I had to play. I just played one note, and it was just a triangle, just a sample. I just went. I could figure out how then where to put the actual notes in. It's a nightmare. Buffer bother. Yeah, baby. Buffer bother. Oh, damn it. Try that again. Buffer bother. You think it's funny now, but I'm going to do it for half an hour. We're making Rosie. Robert Garcia. What inspires me to Shed 70? I never heard of creepypasta. I was a big fan of like parody humour. Sort of spoof humour. There was a TV program, on in the 90s called The Day to Day. You should have a look, it'll be on YouTube. And it was like a news program, but it was complete comedy. It was just ridiculous comedy, and they did daft. And they did, daft news stories. It wasn't meant to fool you. It was daft news stories like the IRA using bomb dogs and things, and the Queen and the Prime Minister had a fight, and they have these like secret recordings of them punching each other and stuff. And to solve the crisis, the Queen agreed to march on Number 10 and punch him back. They'd agreed to how many punches the Queen was going to hit John Major, and then they were interviewing real people, tourists in London, saying like, "And how would you feel? And do you think this will? Solve the crisis?" And they're like, "Oh yes, well, what's that? And what would you do if you saw someone punching the Queen?" And these people said, "Oh, what? What are you talking about?" There was another one. It was on before that called KYTV. So back in the day, we had a thing. Back in the day, Sky TV had started. That was like our cable. And when it first started, it was terrible. It was cheap and nasty and just, ballsed up all the time. So they did a spoof of that. And every week they'd do a spoof of a sports event, or, so it'd be like boxing or something. So now, And I loved all that, and that's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. Spoof stuff. So things like the Dan Duke. I can't get in touch with Brandon Polly. I don't know how to. Someone suggested asking George Garza because I think he's still friends. I didn't want to start bothering. See, it might be like other people who've worked for me and now they don't really like me, or I attract too much trouble. Oh, damn it. Let me just move all this and then I'll. Oh, now the dorms are gone. We were absent 2 or 3 years. I was making Sodor Land. I just didn't want it to be common knowledge I was making one. Because then everyone's going, make sure this character's in it, make sure that character's in it. Kind of like this chat now, but never mind. If you download Discord, I'll be your new Thomas. I kind of need a new Thomas. But, see, at the same time, it's kind of. Brandon Polly's great, but if he sends me his recordings, then I got to. And it's like, oh, could you just do that one a bit more like this? And then next week I'll get new recordings. Oh, is it alright if you do it like this? And I realise I'm not the most reliable at all when I do voiceovers for people. Not at all. But I'm like, it's just difficult when you're trying to make stuff yourself, you know what I mean? It's not, I'm not being nasty about anyone. It's kind of easier with things like Sword or Land because they're meant to be sort of spoof documentaries as well, so it doesn't matter if someone's not someone's recording it with a different kind of microphone or something. Make the chain small. Sorry, what's the chain? Oh, do you mean this? Do you mean that? That thing? So I don't know what you mean by the chain. So that's. What do you think? It's kind of taking shape, do you think? What if Diesel 10 was purple and his name was Kyle the Destroyer? Why Kyle the Destroyer? V Meadow 2 Gaming, Chicken on and alt. Don't make me say that every time. What type of Thomas voice do you like, Paul? Brandon Polly's was great. Absolutely brilliant. I'll always be a Ringo fan. It's the only real one I'm that familiar with, apart from, well, the Carling Black Label guy who almost sounded exactly like him. Michael Angelis. And the guy from Dempsey and Makepeace. I remember that series. Oh. Okay, I think I'm going to save this. The hook isn't centered. No, it isn't. You're right. Well spotted. Totally isn't. That would totally have driven me mad if I hadn't spotted that. If you hadn't spotted that, I'm sorry. There we go. This needs an extra bit of. I'm going to copy that. pull that back. I went to the dentist today for a deep clean. Oh, it's like torture. You gotta. I have a naturally small mouth, so you've gotta be really keep your mouth open wide, and my jaw, or it's all you can hear it when it clicks. Can you hear that? That's my jaw. So I'm open like that, and it's just like, oh god. I also have very quite sensitive teeth. I have fun, but chat, please say you are now asleep. I am now asleep. What did Wilhelm actually say in the interview? It's a clip from. Oh, hang on. Let me find it. Right, let me find it. The world. I don't think it is. Come to your Thomas. Right, let me save this. Thomas with the old flat running board. So we're going to save that as Rosie. Very, very much work in progress. Hello, Railway Lad. I'm Railway Lad. Sorry, I'm not making fun, just Railway Lad. Just wondering, who is into talking? No. Oh, look at that. That's the hills that Keith was stood in front of. Yeah, really interesting, pal. Oh, well, that's a clip from World at War. With no sound. Oh, there it is.
Down this road, on a summer
This is
day in
World at War.
1944, the soldiers came.
Very long, but very
Nobody
good
lives here.
documentary. Ooh. It's had a restoration and it looks a bit better now. There's the lab that Owen Ruth worked in. Show the full scene of Thomas pulling himself out from Shed 17. No, it's all in bits. It was all done 2D. It's not 3D animated, if you know what I mean. And that's the fence that Keith stood behind. Oh, now then. Oh. Huh? I've got a Hitler speech. Not the first thing you think of when you. I don't even know. Got clips from. Ah. No, that's the full talking head. Oh my god, this goes on for 1 minute 56. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, I must have just included that as well. Oh, I see. That's the whole scene, and then I edited it. Oh look, he turns his head. I don't think we ever had that in the series. Oh look, yeah, we never did that in the series, did we? I don't think we did that. Maybe I just got it from the voiceover. No, I'm really sorry, but I don't think. I don't think. I think all I've got is the sound from the German fella talking. You'd have to ask a German what he's saying, but it is about the war. I think it might have been a U-boat captain or someone, and it's probably from the World at War. But no, you have like voice files or something. Well, I record everything to WAVs, and I think I probably just ripped it from a video from my like DVD of World at War or whatever. He shows Herson. Well, Herson isn't. Herson's just. I can show you the scene. Right, someone has to see Thomas. Sorry, I just realised we've been on the we've been on the screen grabs for. We've been on the screensaver the whole time. Right, come on. So we want original Thomas. Original Thomas, I think, eggs in Shed 17. Shed 17 file. Models. Thomas. There he is. Right, let me just put you on hold again. No, that's not hold. That's on hold. Bloody hell, you. There he is. That's totally first generation Thomas. See what I mean about the blocky dome as well? This started out in a different program. I can't remember the name of the program. I think I found out. Did we find out what it was last time? I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking about a joke in one of the PC adventures where it goes, Thomas remembered this man, this person from when he was very young, and we see this is young Thomas before he grows up. And right, so let me find. I'll just show you the scene from Sodor Land. I think it's called opening. Open scene. Right, let's drag this in. Open this. OFC's older than you. Cheeky bug. Oh, what's that? There's nothing there. It's just the hand. What? Don't tell me I've deleted this whole thing. Oh no, there we are. Oh, he's lost his textures. So there he is. So he's just model from a book. And then when he transforms, so this door opens up here, and it sort of jiggles as it opens. And then out come his arms, which actually go through the floor, so that's a mistake. And he's like, "Ah!" I changed the speed on everything here so that these arms sort of go down fast. And there's douche. And if you notice that, if I hide that, look, that face is further back there, because if it was coming out, it'd be sticking out through the door. That flies off. And then he's got these fins. And it's meant to look like... You remember I know I've already said this. You remember Jurassic Park? The fat guy gets spat at by the little dinosaur, and it's got like face wings. I think lizards have them. I think they're meant to just scare people. And there's sort of these face wings come out. One of you guys told me the name of it once. And it comes out and shakes, and that's what they're meant to be. But they look more like fish scales, I suppose. And I went to a lot of trouble to find a sound effect for those flaps coming out. So it's like, and then when they shake, it's. It's not meant to be the same engine. I totally forgot that I'd used this engine. Then his mouth opens, so that must have been rendered separate because it's sort of sticking through the bit behind. If I get rid of that. There. And then all these were sections of guts. Should have done that better. And then, yeah, this is the big mistake, look, so... Oh, damn it. There we go. Yeah, so look at this. So, he looks up, and then there's a camera here, sort of looking up at him, this camera. And then he looks down, and what you don't see is that he's nowhere near Major, who's here. I was like, oh, damn it, I should have made him, like, extendable, like, stretchable, so he comes right out and looks down at him. I didn't think of that. And then he goes back down. And then that's the rail gun. That's what that's meant to be, by the way. It goes. Oh, and the flaps are still going, look. Looks like a slug, yeah. Weird, isn't it? I didn't like the old Dead 17. Do the worm. That's kind of the worm, isn't it? Boing, 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 boing. Again, this is only fun for like the first couple of seconds. If I do this for half an hour. Boing. Badoosh. And his only crime was being a bit... not being made very well. And then there's our guy with his little screen. No, later, yeah. Later I realised, he needs little controls and stuff. So, did I do controls? Can't remember. Did you have controls? Anything else you want to see before we go? Did you put happy ending just to make sure no one begs for a fourth part? I didn't think that would work. I didn't think a happy ending would. I don't think the happy ending would have stopped anyone asking for a fourth one. I was watching a film actually the other night and I thought, oh, I've just thought of an idea for a fourth one. See me and tell what film I was watching. So it's peace now between the engines and the people. And Sodor's now a great big preserved railway, and humans are back there, but wooden people are there now, and everyone's happy. But then the tourist trade, the tourism board on the tourist board, where they notice that there's less people coming and they're not making as much money. So what they realise is people are bored with engines. What they need is a bigger, more exciting engine. So they start doing experiments and they make this huge engine and they keep it in a big pen. And then one day they go in and they can't see it. They're looking through the windows and they can't see it. What is it? Where's he at? And then they notice railway tracks going up the side of the pen. They think, oh my god, he's escaped. So they open the big doors and they run in, try and find him. But it turns out he's still in there. He just made tracks to make it look like he escaped. And the reason they couldn't see him, he used his camouflage reflex, which is actually just lots of smoke. And then he gets out and he starts eating everyone. Yeah, you've got it. Yeah, I was watching Jurassic World. Still a quality film. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna quit at that. I feel like I've not made anything, but I'm sorry about that. Did anyone not see the new Henry and Gordon? Should I put it back on? One more time. Messiah would have made sure all the engines, he would have made sure all the engines didn't have any problems. No, don't do it. You just, I'll have to show you. I'll show them now because they'll want to know why you don't want to show it. Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah. Okay, guys. Good night. I'm going to work on this engine a bit more and we'll have another look at it in a few days, eh? Or I can do some truck driving, or... I have a question about Owen. Go on. Oh, Roblox. Oh, Roblox gives me a headache. Yeah, okay. I've not been on for a while, so I'll have to get on. Tell you what, I'll start getting past the capture recognition tomorrow morning, and hopefully I'll be playing it by about this time tonight, tomorrow night. What was the question? What was your own question? Nausicaa fan? I've seen that cartoon. Not my favourite Ghibli, but it's quite sort of... Ooh. Was the Goetze family dream really to be met Thomas? Or did Owen use anything to be like that German guy? No, the Goetzes were only after Thomas was run over. The Goetzes were just trying to bring back Thomas. And they realised they hadn't brought back Thomas, and all that they just made loads of clones of him. And then So when Hans and Wilhelm were gone, Owen Ruth, I mean, in a quite a sinister way, tried to fulfill their dream and still bring back Thomas, and that's what he was trying to do. But is he a good guy or is he a bad guy? He was kind of ruthless in how he did it. I mean, all the things he did to trucks, he made them from trucks, and so Owen found the real Thomas's DNA. Yeah, they always had the DNA, but they couldn't make Thomas. You know, they were just making copies and failures, faulty copies. It didn't really work. So yeah, he created the joke is he thought he invented human beings, and I realise I probably used the term human beings in Shed 17 and Project G1 100 times. But the joke is he invented them thinking human beings are going to be the most reasonable, wonderful people in the world, and there'll be no more wars or violence or any other crimes. The joke being, well, you know, that's bollocks. Why doesn't Rowley speak? He's there's something funny about a character who doesn't speak, isn't it? You know, I'm trying to think of someone who doesn't speak now. Cartoon characters and that, you know. When there's someone there who doesn't speak, it's kind of mysterious. It's like, oh, I wonder what he sounds like, but we'll never hear it. You know what I mean? I don't know, there's something sort of charming about it. Anyway. Good night, everyone. I feel like I've not made anything, but never mind. And I'll leave you with Henry and Gordon. Oh, and if anyone does have any musical talent, please let me know, because I'm not trying to do a proper tune for Henry and Gordon. Okay, see you soon. Good night.
Hey, Gordon.
What?
How many passengers did you get today?
67.